Hello everybody, I'm Stas, and today we are talking about sensors. And in the world, we use different sensors and in programming electronics and how's programming sensors and check it. Let's start. And the first um, it's simple sensors. It's like a switch and switch again, and pure sensors. And about that sensors, it's I told you later. And it's digital sensors. And the second one is analog sensors. It's look like a photoresistor, and you need all components and flex sensors. And okay, let's start to connect it. And first of all, we need breadboard. Okay, middle breadboard and microcontroller Arduino Uno. Okay, and after that we need components. Um, Next, okay, white LED and flex sensor and resistor. Okay, a resistor we need two resistor, one to flex sensor, and the second one for LED. And house connect. And the first resistor we need nominal 10 kilo ohms, and the second one for LED minus to minus. Okay, and connect to minus like this. And nominal is 150 ohms. It's enough. And after that we need to connect to Arduino all system. And minus, and it's JND work wire and JND. Okay, and work wire JND or here in Arduino, and to connect to wire here work wire, and after that connect to minus LED. And the next minus is ground in flex sensor, or here it's work wire, work wire. And after it we need to connect plus 5 volts here, and flex sensor, and anode here. Anode we to connect to digital pin, for example 12, and it's we are connected LED. And after that we need to connect a flex sensor, and here is 5 volts wire, and here in resistor a red wire, and 5 volt here, and okay, and red too. And here's analog sensor, analog pin. Here is analog pins. Yellow. Okay. We are connected, and after that we need do some program code, not vocally, and text, continue. And the first of all, we need to check LED and check sensor. How to check? And the first program at Blink, we can check LED. Okay, and we need 12 digital pin, and here's 12, 12, 12. Okay, let's start simulating. Yeah, it's work. Okay. After that, we checking flex sensor. It's analog sensor. We write down and pin mode A0 and input. Okay, and after it, we need to create a global variable and integer and sensor value is the name of variable, and after it analog read. So function to read from analog sensor and A0. Okay, after that, here is a variable, and we can check some number from 0 to 1023, and after that we need if construction. If sensor value more, for example 800, and digital write and LED is high, and yes, here goes here, and else, sure, else it's LED is low, low. Check it. Now it's 0, and we capture a flex sensor, and look at this. It's 0 degree, and not lighting. It's over here, else, and after that we are cursor and begin, and that is lighting. Yeah. Stop simulation, and it's analog sensor. After that, I will tell you how's programming digital sensor and, for example, pure sensor, and we can move servo motor um, to use digital sensor, for example, pure sensor. Okay, let's start. We need code. We need pure sensor, okay, and servo motor over here. After that, we are connect to Arduino, and here is a signal pin to it's a one way. For example, digital pin 5, number 5, and change to yo, and 5 volts over here, alright, and ground, black wire, and after connect pure sensor. It's a motion detect sensor. Okay. Yeah. And after that, we connect servo motor, and it's digital signal. For example, pin number 3, digital pin, and brown, and red, it's 5 volts, and red, sure, and ground, black. Okay, let's start to program. I don't like it, and I change curve that. Oh, it's more beautiful. How's to program? And digital sensor, we can program like analog sensor, but here is function will be digital read. And okay, let's start. Pin mode, control. Use 5, number 5 pin, and after that we need to create variable, another variable, sensor value pure, and digital read on 5. Okay, and otherwise we can check it, and for example sensor value here, write down, and sure, and digital sensor we have two states, and 1 and 0, and 1 is working state, and 0 it's not working state. And here's with working state, and LED will be high, and non-working state it's low. Okay, let's start to check it. Simulation, and LED doesn't switch, and here we go, and it's bow and moving, and here we go, and LED is working, lighting. Okay, let's start to programming and servo motor. It's most interesting thing. Okay, start modulation. We need library, and it's at library over here and switch library here servo. We need library, and here we go, include 0.h. Now we need servo class servo point name servo 1, for example, and after it we need to install, to set up servo, and servo 1 attach to pin number 3, and after it we need to create some function to moving servo motor. It's not digital write, it's servo 1, it's the name of our servo, servo 1, and write 0. It's position like this, 0 degree, 0, and here we go, is no, 180 maybe. If peer sensor is working, it's change position. If don't working, peer sensor and servo 1 is position 0 degree, like that. Okay, let's start to check it. Oh my god, remote and different mistakes. Wait, oop, function servo. Okay, I need to example of servo use. Example I'm looking for in internet, but now I use Arduino IDE, and here we go, and examples over here, examples, basics, not basics, and servo, nope, and here we go, servo my servo. Oh, okay, it's a mistake with point over here in the dash, and start to simulating. Okay, it's working, and now it's motion not detected, and servo is servo write position 0, and after it motion detect, and look at this, and servo is moving, and 180 degrees, and after it it's no motion, and to come back. Okay, my dear friend, it was sensors and dialogues about sensors, and I'm programming analog flex sensor and digital pure sensor, and I used to check it, this sensor and light LED, light emitting diode, and servo motor. I hope you to um, like it, and see you. Bye bye.